Okay, so this is not normal. Excuse the mess in the background, but I'm just here to talk to y'all. I done shot this video one time before, and I went to go edit it, and it just wasn't that. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to give, and it's like I was almost rushing through the video to finish it. Also, I could not hear myself really at all. So I wasn't even finna go through the extra troubles of constantly trying to increase the volume on that video. I just trashed it. But it's your girl Chardonnay, and today I'm here with a video. So make sure you like, subscribe, share, send it to your friend, anything. Just do something. Just don't watch me. That's weird. But anyways. Today is a different kind of video because if you cannot tell, it has been a minute since I really just did like a YouTube video. I don't even think any of my videos have me talking, so if I sound a little illiterate or it's just off-putting to you, sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. But today, like I said, it's gonna be a different video, and the reason why it's a different video is because I am taking a leap into different kind of YouTube videos. I find that makeup may not be my thing on YouTube simply because I don't mind editing them, but I don't seem to do a lot of makeup looks anymore. Mostly my face tends to look either just like this or it looks like a semi-quick version of this with just a little bit of face powder, a little concealer smeared under the eye, and a fake brow, you know, very dusty looking brow, you know, stuff like that. So I don't too much really just do too much makeup anymore. I am going to start you know, just kind of getting back into it, but I'm only going to post makeup videos if it's something different than what's already on here. I might do one more and it's going to be more in depth, or how to do what I do in a quicker way, you know, stuff like something similar to that. But as far as like makeup looks and cut creases, like I'm not going to keep posting that. But yeah, what I am finna talk about today in this video is, if you guys do not know, and I'm not sure who follows me on social media because I don't really use Instagram and stuff like that anymore. But if you do not know, your girl is preggers. Yes, I am pregnant. To a certain extent, I'm going to tell you everything you guys are needing to know, including 5 things I wish people would have told me before now. Because, yeah, girl, it's different. It's very much so different. So if you don't mind, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. So as of today, I am 18 weeks and a day. I found out that I was pregnant on September 6th, September 5th, and we're finna get into how that happened. But I found out I was pregnant September the 5th/6th. I had my first doctor's appointment September 29th, and then I found out the gender December the 15th. I do hope it is a boy. I'm just trying to be loyal to my boyfriend here. Yeah, at first I really wanted a boy, but now my grandmother said before she passed that it's gonna be a girl. Everybody else is now saying it's a girl. Girl has most definitely rubbed off on me, so now I want a girl. So sorry, but yeah, I kind of want a girl. Anywho, so I'm just going to go ahead and just give you a couple more of the dates and give them more in detail. And then we're going to get into the second part of the video. I do not condone having babies, you know, at young ages and all this. Anything that could be a disclaimer of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and say disclaimer. And whatever you want to put in it after that, do that. But yeah, so I'm just going to start by the day I started feeling a little awkward and things started to kind of rub me the wrong way. Was roughly September the 3rd, okay? I was at work and I had been feeling kind of nauseous that whole day. Excuse me. I had been feeling really nauseous that whole day, and I was really tired, you know, up to that moment. Like I constantly was, you know, I'm not dealing with it. I was, you know what I'm saying, like I was out of it, very fatigued like, and I had missed a period. But around this time I was like waiting on one to come because it was like around that time, and I have missed a period before. I missed one period, and I was thinking, you know what I'm saying, because I had got into a relationship, and we had started having sex very, very regularly. I just thought it was just a little, you know what I'm saying, jump in the road, we gonna get back on track. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and then I went and I noticed that there was no spot, and I had not spotted or nothing like that. I was just like saying like, well, I'm on spot. And also I had been feeling a little crampish, so I'm thinking constantly like, it's coming, like I'm gonna have my period, it's coming, you know, like, you know, it's only right for it to show up, because why? I'm cramping. I was a little moody, most definitely a little moody, and that's like normal for me. So I was thinking like, yeah, it's coming. That wasn't the case, but yeah. September the 3rd, I went to work like normal at 2:30. Around my break time, I went and got McDonald's. Now, the thing that kind of was like iffy about McDonald's is because where I had moved to, I never ate the McDonald's there, period. And so I got sick. I got some chicken nuggets and some fries, and I immediately threw it up in a bag, like in the bag, and the bag exploded on me in the car, y'all. Like, well, it didn't explode, but the bag couldn't handle what my body had to give, and so the bag spilled all over me. And so I had to go home and, you know, change my clothes and stuff. And then on my way home, I was driving, I was kind of thinking like,
well, maybe you got a virus or something.
Because at that time in particular, I do think a few people were having like symptoms of viruses, and somebody thought they had COVID. It was a few things. So that's when I was like, yeah, you done called that shit. Oh, that's exactly what it is. But that wasn't the case. So I'm trying to fast forward. I did go back to work that day, and everything was kind of normal after that. But then 2 days after that, I want to say that I got sick on everything I ate and everything I drank, including water and fruit, and I was kind of confused. So Sunday came, and I had a meeting at work, and a few of my coworkers went with me to Walmart after, and I got a pregnancy test. I got 2. Okay. And so I did not take the pregnancy test. Was it that? I think it was the same day, that night, the 5th. Yeah, it was the 5th. So I went and I got 2 pregnancy tests, and I did not take them that morning. I waited till that night, and the reason why I waited till that night is because it was a time where I needed to know right then and there. So I was like, bro, I just need to know. I took the test, and the test came out positive that night, but I thought that I was supposed to be looking for 2 lines. No, don't even do me like that, because yeah, this is the kind of pregnancy test that I took. I was looking for 2 lines. I did not read the instructions on the stick. I was just looking for 2 lines because I thought all pregnancy tests did 2 lines. Don't ask. So the first thing I thought was, okay, so it's negative, but I still ain't had no period. I'm throwing up. So like, you're either sick, or after searching on Google and realized that I was probably dying, I figured, well, maybe your levels aren't, you know, high enough in your piss at nighttime. So maybe you should wait until the morning. So in the morning, if you just happen to feel sick, you will take another pregnancy test, and you're gonna figure out if you know what I'm saying, you are pregnant. So the next morning, that's exactly what happened. I woke up morning piss, and yes, it was very much so positive. As I was sitting on the toilet on FaceTime with my boyfriend, it came out positive, and I was confused, you know, but I was happy at the same time. Pretty much been happy since then. But the crazy part is, when I went in my room and grabbed the other pregnancy test, that one was positive too. So I'm like, Charlie, how the fuck did you miss that? And then when I first got the positive on the second pregnancy test, I automatically thought, this one looks just like the other one, which means I found out I was actually pregnant last night, but I didn't think that I was pregnant until this morning. So that's what happened. So normally when people ask me how long was it before you found out you were pregnant, normally I say I found out September the 6th, because I didn't have no reaction of being pregnant September the 5th. It just hit double on September the 6th, because I had a test that I actually sat and paid attention to. So that's the story as far as how I found out I was pregnant. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the quickness and tell y'all 5 things that I am either dealing with, or 5 things I simply would have just known that occurred or had its ifs, ands, or buts, some, none things to it as far as pregnancy. And oh, my stomach, the baby's moving. At that time also, when I did get the pregnancy test, I did go to my Flow app, because me and Flow been friends since 2018. I went to my Flow app and I hit that I had got a positive pregnancy test, and it turns out I was 6 weeks pregnant at that time, and that was very much so accurate. My Flow app was accurate to the T, including when I went to the doctor on September the 29th. Everything added up with the Flow app, so that was most definitely cool. I don't know if it was because I've been having my information on Flow since 2019, because I had it on 18, and then I got a new phone, and then I did not have an account on Flow, so I made an account in 2019. So it's been accurate since then, if that makes sense. I don't know if it was because it's been accurate for months and months and months and months and months, or if it was just accurate just because it's generally just gonna be accurate. But I feel like it's because I had such a long history with Flow. I feel like, yeah, it was 100% accurate, all the way down to the conception. It was accurate. But like I said, I'm just gonna go into these 5 things real quick. And the first thing I'm going to say is you have a strong possibility of having strong mood swings and or depression. It's supposed to stem from hormone levels and things like that. That's the most reasonable answer. But I feel like other than that, the reason why I have been dealing with semi-depression and large, bizarre mood swings is because frustration and being uncomfortable. First couple of months I was having heat, like the what's it called? First couple of months I was having heat flashes, so that was really pissing me off. Also, from the time of September 3rd, when I puked the first time, I puked every day, multiple times a day, no matter if I ate or not. I puked pretty much up until, I want to say, about a month ago, because I'm 4.5 months now, so I want to say up until 4 months I had threw up every day, constantly. My depression came from like, girl, like, who wants to throw up every day? Like, that's very annoying. All my favorite foods and stuff, I was throwing up everything I normally ate. I didn't know what to eat. And then I don't have a mom, you know. Well, I do have a mom, but I really wasn't in contact with my real mother. And then my stepmother passed, and then, you know, I didn't really just have nobody to tell me, you know, try this, try that. I was just basically going to Google for everything, and that was pretty much failing me, fucking me up. So that's what I was going through at the moment. I didn't have nobody that could tell me, like, you know, I understand what you're going through. Try this, baby. Like, this will be okay. I didn't have that. So, like, I was very fucked up at first. I was very fucked up. So that's what the depression part was. Also, the depression part was coming from, because I am always tiring myself out really fast. Like, my shortness of breath has been like this since, I swear to God, September the 3rd, or a little bit before then, I want to say. And that bothered me because, you know, me being at work and stuff, I damn near was sitting down at work at that point. Once I found out I was pregnant, everything made me nauseous, dizzy, hot, like, and then, no. Working at a hair store, you know what I'm saying? It's not just checking people out. It's a lot of shit that comes with it. And at that time, my body was not doing it. So I was crying multiple times a day. I was upset 24 hours a day. And I'm growing a human. So, like, damn, like, growing a human by itself is enough. So, that's where my depression and stuff came from. Also, like I said, at that time, Just going through I wish my stepmom was here to, you know what I'm saying, witness this or to be a part of the baby's life and stuff like that. And I was just dealing with that. Also, that's around the time I realized my grandmother's health wasn't what I thought it was. And so I was going through like, you finna have to go through that too, which I have. Unfortunately, on November the 4th, my grandmother passed away. So I knew it was coming at that point, and I was going with going through the emotions of that as well. So stress of those kind of things really took me through it, for the first couple of months. So mood swings just became, heavy and more harsh just because the levels of my HCGs and hormones, progesterone, all that stuff. That's why, which I still go through it. When I tell you every day, closer to giving birth is more and more short-tempered. Everything makes me mad. It's bad. Everything really pisses me off to a certain extent. I can either be really, really happy or I'm going to be pissed off. Or I'm going to cry. Because I have cried a lot. And sometimes I cry and don't even know what I'm crying about. So I'm very, very symptomatic in my pregnancy for the most part. The only thing that has really let up is the morning sickness around the 4th month mark. I guess when my body kind of got onto, what am I looking at? I'm looking at the damn tree. I don't know why, but it's helping me keep my train of thought. But I guess once my body really, really got used to the prenatals most definitely helped me manage my vomiting and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. I started enjoying my pregnancy a little bit more. I do learn the gender of my baby on December. Who is that? Where you going, honey? Where you going? Anywho, I do learn the baby gender December the 15th. Me and my boyfriend were straight up boy anti-girl. I want to be a boy mom, boy mom, boy mom. My grandmother told me a couple, like a week or so before she passed, that it's going to be a girl. She constantly said it was a girl. So, baby, I started opening up to the fact that it might be a girl, like I had to learn to accept that it may be a girl. And as I learned to accept that it may be a girl, the more and more I wanted a girl. So now I kind of just want a girl. But I just be saying boy sometimes just to be loyal to my boyfriend because he's so die-hard boy. He wants a girl, but just not first. So that's the thing. The second thing is, like I said, the morning sickness. That is terrible for me. I had serious morning sickness. I had severe morning sickness where I threw up anything. Stomach acid. I threw up, blood a few times. It was a couple of things, I had threw up that I didn't even know I had in my body. And I had not ate and stuff in days. Also, I lost a lot of weight, especially in my face. Like, I looked very, very sick. So I did not like that. Next thing we're going to be having to piss all the time and or out of nowhere. Me being almost 5 months pregnant, the thing that has started to really kick my ass even now is having to piss. The difference between when I first found out I was pregnant and having to piss versus being almost 5 months pregnant and having to piss is I have no sense of control or holding my piss. And it comes out of nowhere. So, gotta go. Yeah, gotta go. And if you don't, you're fucked. So, go. Yeah, that's me. My body's being ran by a fucking mini human. The next thing is changes in your nipples. Y'all, changes in your areolas, huge, okay? Areolas are huge. And then, well, I'm not even gonna sit up here and keep saying huge because they're not huge. They're just huger than what they used to be. Boy, don't be sitting up here trying to make it seem like my areolas cover my whole titty because they don't. My boobs be sore. And then I have veins, like, I don't know if you see them on my neck because I'm using an iPad to record right now, but I have veins, like, on my boobs, on my legs, on, like, in my neck, all over throughout my chest and stuff like that. Like, it's almost like my body is, like, pumping fluids and blood off into my boobs to make my boobs hurt. And my areola is huge and sensitive along with my nipples. So I knew it would hurt, but as much as I knew it would hurt, I didn't know it would hurt. You get it? So yeah, And then the fifth thing is just going to cover everything that you guys have heard of, which you can leave those down in the comments, and we can discuss those down there. Pregnancy is not peaches and cream. I mean, it can be, you know, but at the end of the day, you have to realize not everybody is obligated to care that you are pregnant. Your body is going to go through changes, and pregnancy is not just the baby bump at all, by any means whatsoever. So please don't think that, because I'm here to tell you, baby, it's not. And a lot of people want to sit up here and be like, oh, my pregnancy was great, I didn't have any bullshit. Don't listen to that, because you're going to be like screwed. You're going to be most definitely screwed if you listen to that. So yeah, I'm just here to tell you, excuse my bed, I'm not passing gas, that's my bed. Oh, another thing, girl, I'm finna hit y'all with bonuses, gas, constipation from now on, here, you know, every now and again, you ain't gonna be able to shit, you know, a laxative, I don't know, you know, but gas, man. And sometimes at this point, when my baby moves, sometimes it feel like it's like I'm finna fart, and then out of nowhere I will just fart. Do it be having a smell? Not really, but y'all, I be farting the fuck up. Like, it's bad, cause you know what I mean, I'm just trying to be cute with my little man or whatever, and I'll be like passing gas, or like he be asleep and my leg be on him, and I'm passing gas. This shit's so nasty. It ain't nasty, but you know, it's just how you forcing me to be that close and that open with my man. You know what I'm saying? How the baby gonna force me to do that against my will? You know what I'm saying? Like, this pregnancy has most definitely brought us close together, because I've never had nobody, you know, rub my back while I'm throwing up before. I've always been the person to be like, don't look at it, or I've never had nobody to be like, hey, does this throw up look normal to you? Because I did eat that, and that. You know I ate this, that, and that, and you see that and that, but what is that? Do you know what color? I have never had somebody to grow inside of me and force me to be close with my partner. And the baby has most definitely did that, because when I tell you, damn near, he cannot leave me even if he wanted to, because of how many times I farted, how many times he's, you know what I'm saying, told me I got real big boogers in my nose from, you know, kind of throwing up and having to rinse my nose out and stuff like that. How many times he looked at my throw up? How many times I had to tell him to massage the gas bubbles out my stomach? Like, stuff like that. He can't even leave me. I won't let him, because damn, like, nobody's ever gonna get that close to me again to hear 6 seconds worth of gas just come out of nowhere. Oh, that's that. Those are just a few things I can just name off the top of my head. So with that being said, oh, I do have a little picture from my first ultrasound. This was September the 29th. So my baby does not look nothing like this anymore. Yeah. So let me know what y'all want to see as far as the baby, or as far as my YouTube in general, down in the comments below. And I will get that to you. Be on the lookout for gender reveal, baby shower hauls, just preparing for the baby in general, anything like that. But yeah, with that being said, if y'all can like, comment, and subscribe, comment below and tell me what y'all want to see next. And so yeah, with that being said, it's your girl Chardonnay.